Before we can solve a problem, we must recognize that there is one. And America is not the greatest country it used to be.
No,
It's not.
I grew up in.
There are a lot of folks out there, in my opinion, that are taking advantage of each other. And that's where the Green Line 401k comes in. It's about trying to level the playing field and give people a fighting chance. And this is a great opportunity that I see my way. If it wasn't through politics, now it's through financial struggles, financial justice, if I can call it that. And I think that's what I'm committed to. And if you guys have that same similar belief system, we're going to be great partners together and make some good things happen. So before we can solve a problem, we must admit one, that our 401k system screwed up, right? It screwed up. Now, I want to tell you about this gentleman by the name of Ted Benna. Have you guys heard of Ted Benna?
Yeah.
Some of you may have, some of you not. I want you to know this story. He's the father of the 401k plan. This is the guy that invented the 401k. Sweet little gentleman, right? He looks nice. And interesting enough, I'll give you the story on how the 401k plan worked. He was a pension consultant for Johnson & Johnson. And he would help the executives try to figure out ways to save more in taxes and shelter their income for the executives. Actually, the 401 tax code was enacted in the 60s to help executives shelter income because they weren't able to shelter enough and reduce their taxes. They said, we need something so we don't have to pay it now. The IRS came back, and someone worked for the IRS back there. The IRS says, look, we'll let you tax defer, but you have to take your income when you turn 59 and a half. Well, what Mr. Kenna did, Johnson & Johnson came to him and said, we like this, but we want to defer more taxes, and we don't want to be paying into this pension plan anymore. Because what is a pension? For those of you guys that know what a pension is? A pension is a contract between an employer and an employee that says, if you work for me, Francisco, if you work for me for 30 years, I'm going to give you 70% of your paycheck for the rest of your life. It's kind of like Social Security. But if you work 5 years, I'm only going to give you 10% of your paycheck for the rest of your year. So it's like a contract between, and you're encouraged to stay with me for a long time, right? Do we have pensions nowadays? Very, very few. There used to, at one point, we used to have 100,000 pension plans in the U.S. As of 1995, we're down to 20,000 pension plans. So it became very expensive for a corporation to have a pension plan. They shift to 401k plans. And what Mr. Benna, he ended up adding that K to the 401k plan. And that K allowed employees to participate in the tax deferral, not just executives. And when he did that, oh my God, it took off. Companies said, hey, instead of a pension plan, we're now going to put match into a 401k plan and get people to get off of our backs. We're going to save money, and now they're going to do their own defined voluntary contribution plan. Does that make sense? Hi, this is Alvin Parr, and thanks for watching. If you want more information on the Green Line 401k, click on the link on this video.